We'll talk about it later.
Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. 726
we're here.
Here in Mountain Home. Thank you so much for joining us. We have with us Sandy.
I've been back for weeks, Dan. This is no big surprise anymore.
It's not.
People, except that you seem to be surprised when I show up on Wednesdays.
You know what? You've got me kind of gun shy about you coming. So I always think I need to
double check.
I need to. I feel like
are you going to be here? And I'll say yes, sir.
Yeah. You kind of
be there. I'm here to stay. I like to waft with the wind.
You're like a willow?
A willow. She's a wind in the
flow with the wind.
Yeah. yeah, just come here and there. But we got caught with the show coming on, and I mentioned that it won't be long. We'll be doing lots of Christmas shows.
Yeah, I think we're doing a little bit of Christmas stuff during this show. And, it seems like every year we bypass like Halloween and Thanksgiving and go right into Christmas.
Well, that's
because
the
focus.
Usually by mid-September, Christmas stuff it's in the stores.
And that's what I was going to say. And whose fault is that? It's the retailers.
It's consumer driven. Yeah.
Sure.
But what bothers me is when you go to the store and you hear the Christmas music. Mm-hmm. And it's like October.
Does that bother you?
Is it already out? Is Christmas music already out? I don't pay attention when I'm in the store, but you hear it. I do know the Christmas stuff goes out way before, because they'll move the Halloween stuff out of the way and move the Christmas stuff in. I'm not a big Christmassy. I like Thanksgiving.
I don't like
food.
Yeah,
food and family. Christmas, it's manic. You're just running around, dotting to me I's and crossing to me T's.
I don't like Christmas music all that much. But last year I heard, who is it, Michael Bublé?
I guess.
Is that right?
Good enough.
I'm
listening to the little pup. We have puppies on the show, guys. We have puppies. Just stick around with the puppies.
Anyway, this guy has the old style voice like Bing Crosby's.
Kind of a crooner then?
Yeah.
Yes, uh-huh.
And I listen to his music on Spotify. You know what Spotify is?
No, I do not know what Spotify is.
It's an internet site that you can go to and listen to any music you want to.
That's called Pandora.
No, there's Spotify.
Okay, I listen to Pandora.
Okay, either way. But you can type in the person's name and then you can listen to whatever you want to all day long.
Well, that's what I do on Pandora. I listen at school. I've gotten in the habit of listening to the deep relaxation, and it's such a habit. I just can't stand it till I get that turned on and it'll play. Sometimes it plays soft classical music, and sometimes it plays that spa kind of twinkling in the background.
So you need that music in the background.
I like that. It relaxes me. Kind of keeps my mind going at work and things like that. So things are really, really busy. It's just boom, boom, boom once I get to work. So I need something to kind of.
Now you have a Kia Soul. Does it have the XM radio in it?
Yeah, I have satellite radio.
Do you listen to radio?
Yes, I listen to that. I have, let's see, what I have tuned in, I have 70 on 7, 1970s, that's only music. I have 1970s. I have, number 2 is ESPN radio. I have the Golf Channel tuned in. I have MLB tuned in. I have NPR tuned in. I have one country station just for kicks and grins turned in, though I don't really listen to country music. I have the Radio Classics tuned in. I have Margaritaville with Jimmy Buffett. I have that one. I listen to a lot of Jimmy Buffett. And then I have light jazz. I think those are the ones. I can hit, and college sports. So I have 3 different.
You like sports channels?
Yeah, I have sports channels. I listen to all the sports channels.
The reason I said that is, there's a lot of debates going on right now, a lot of political talk because of the.
I don't listen to that.
The debates are tonight. And I'm so excited to watch these things. For some reason, I'm just like, I got to see them tonight.
Actually, they're better. My opinion is they're better if you listen to them on the radio. And I told one of my students that today. Several years ago, not the last presidential election, but I think the time before that, I was actually traveling, and I was coming home, and the debates were on, and so I pulled it on NPR to listen to it, and without the distraction of the audience clapping, how they'll swing, without the facial expressions, and you just simply hear their voices come out of the radio, I enjoyed it more. I enjoyed it more. I was able to focus, and listen to it. So I don't plan on watching the debates tonight.
Oh, really?
I made my mind up a long time ago who I was going to vote for the debates.
Yeah, but aren't you curious about the actual?
No, all the clips will be on tomorrow. All the zingers. That kind of stuff.
If you watch all the zingers, it'd all be slanted. Then everybody would have
a
commentary.
It's all slanted anyway, Dan.
Yeah, sure is. Anyway. I'm excited
but the debates
about that.
are not going to influence the way I vote. My decision was made a long time
ago.
Well,
neither will it mine. But I just love to see the fight.
Really?
I don't think
it'll be. I don't think it'll be a fight.
It will be.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think either man's a zingerish time of. I think they'll both be.
Yeah, I want them to be, though.
I know, but those two, I don't think they're not the. You remember who was it? Lloyd Benson who hit Dan Quayle with the "You're no John Kennedy" line. Yeah, that was a good one. It's been a long time ago.
Those are never. Those are never planned, though. They're spontaneous, and that's why they're so good.
That's why they're so good because everybody. Dan Quayle got this look on his face, and everybody went, "Ooh." Of course, they didn't win. But, Quayle won, but. It was a good one.
Yeah, well, I'm enjoying it this year. I'm on Facebook all day long. Not I'm on there all day long. It's just up all day long.
Yeah.
And I read things from the friends, and the people that are really political. Man, oh man, it borders on hate.
Oh yeah.
Whether you're a Democrat or Republican, it just I don't even want to see that stuff.
The ones that I don't agree with, I ignore. And the ones I agree with, I ignore. I just don't. I'm not going to argue politics with people, and especially not on Facebook. Yeah. But I have friends that'll post things that I don't agree with at all, and I just ignore it.
Yeah, it's funny.
And the only time I click like when they put my girlfriend Peggy, Peggy Freeman. She's always putting these funky little quotes up there, and Cindy Young puts these, and I'll put like on those because I get a big kick out of those. I don't remember what was Peggy the other day. Peggy had one that said, "Don't look back. That's not the direction you're headed."
Right.
And I thought that was a good one.
Yeah.
And then Cindy had one that was hilarious, but I can't say it on the air, so I have to hold that one.
There are some, I've even thought about, grabbing some of those and showing them because some of them are just so profound.
A lot of them they get off that Pinterest thing, and I'm not even sure what Pinterest.
What is that?
It's a website that a lot of people.
Oh, okay.
A lot of those things they clip, they get it off that.
Oh, okay.
And I don't spend a lot of time on the internet myself.
Yeah. Well, I use it to promote what we do here.
I know. I get you.
Yeah.
We are finally, after 3 years, Facebook friends. Finally,
are we?
We are.
I don't know. That's right. That's right.
We're Facebook acquaintances.
We talk more here than we do anywhere else.
I don't talk back and forth with people on Facebook much, and I like it when people post like pictures of their kids and their grandkids, and anniversaries, but the people who just every day say things like, just hanging out, watching TV. I think not even your mother cares what you're doing on a Thursday night. I mean, don't tell us that.
Yeah, we don't.
Jimmy, don't you have a real life?
Yeah. What I like about it actually keeps me more up to date than the local news does.
Because
there's
my
events
friends
that happen, and people post these event pages and things like that. So I
don't get much of that. I just get one of my friends from high school. Now we're all having grandchildren. Our kids are all getting married. We don't get that anymore. So you see the fact that so and so, and once in a while they'll post that someone's sick or someone's parents passed away, and so we're just at the age where that's what's going on in my friends' lives.
Well, I know last year there's a flood that came through. I can't remember what day it was or anything, but everybody posted their own images, and it did a lot more coverage than what you would find in the paper or anywhere. So I like it for that.
Social media has changed the world. I still don't tweet yet. Well, I have a Twitter account. I think I've tweeted once, but I never have gotten into that. I don't really understand it. No.
But then you have to ask yourself, what's next? How can you top instantaneous social interaction?
I don't know.
Yeah, so somebody will try to.
Somebody will try. We have the FaceTime like on your iPad and your iPhone where you can that's.
I don't have an iPhone.
Well, that's been in the works for a long time. Where like my little nephew and stuff, you can you hit this little FaceTime button, and also this little face appears.
Right.
And that's nice because then still just a phone call, you can see them.
Do you actually see them?
Oh yeah. Just, there's little faces either on the computer screen or on the iPad, even on the iPhone.
Well,
and he knows it because he'll watch himself, and all that because you get a little camera thing down
here. Well,
that's
here true. My grandson has it's an iPad. Mm-hmm. It's not a phone, but he can use that to get on the internet and call people. And it's the FaceTime.
The FaceTime, and they see each other, and
as long as you have an iPhone, I think that works.
Yeah, and that pretty soon, none of us will have any social skills at all because we'll never actually see people. On dinner parties, you'll just set iPads up around your dinner table, and we'll all just interface. I don't have to cook for people anymore. But I'm having a dinner party Friday night.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm having some friends over Friday night.
Is everyone invited?
Well, I don't know how many of you'll fit, but we're having barbecue. I've decided I've got my menu.
You probably need to RSVP.
We're having barbecue ribs because I'm in the mood for barbecue ribs. So I'm planning barbecue ribs with roasted potatoes, and I'm making an asparagus cheese tart.
Who's coming?
Eddie and Roger and Suzanne, and then salad. And I haven't decided on dessert yet, but Roger loves chocolate, so I'm either going to make a chocolate pie or chocolate cake.
Okay.
And then we'll have something tangy and lemony to drink. Mm-hmm. That's the plan.
Do you need a personal servant?
No, I'll have it all ready, and I'll just serve it. You could would you wear a white jacket and a tray?
Whatever you need.
Yeah. So anyway, that's my big plan. And then Saturday I'm going to have my car worked on. My big plans this weekend.
Your
having
car?
Some friends over. Well, I ran over something.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was going down the interstate, and I'm just like, this was 2 or 3 weeks ago, I'm like flying down the interstate. Well, no, I was driving slowly down the interstate, correction. Meanwhile, I was going down the interstate, and this woman in front of me threw part of a tire off, they shred.
Right.
Well, I got so involved in watching her to make sure that she didn't, I thought, oh, she's getting off the road. I was like, go-wham! I thought, holy crud, what was that?
Part of the tire?
Yeah, and it broke that little plastic tray underneath, and so I had to call the Kia place, and I couldn't get the guy to understand what I meant, so I went outside and I laid down and I took pictures of the broken parts and sent them to him. He's like, oh, I know what that is. Sure, we'll get you one of those.
Yeah.
So I have to go up to Springfield Saturday and get Joni worked on. Speaking of my little Kia that I love so much, she's going to get worked on because I ran over this big piece of Kawam.
Well, I can fix that for you.
You have to have a Kia part.
I have duct tape here.
Really? I asked him, I said, do I really have to have this replaced? He said, yeah, you really, really do. And once again, my girlfriend Tammy, the one who, her and Suzanne both stay on me, but Tammy, when she talked to her today, and she said, did you call the Kia place and double check? Mm-hmm. I said, well, no. She said, if I were you, I would double check and make sure that they do have the part in. You don't want to drive all the way to Springfield and then and I said, oh, they'll be ready. And she said, you are so naive. Trusting. She said, you're so trusting. I said, no, maybe I'm just naive. But anyway, between Tammy and Suzanne, I am on track with everything I need because Suzanne, she's my nag coach.
Well,
she keeps me online.
Need to get that done.
I will do that this Saturday, and then Sunday I'm going to do yard work all day. Get rid of that tree.
Wow.
Yeah.
You need a truck?
I do need a truck. I need a truck. I need a chainsaw, and I need some help.
I've got all those. Well, I offered to help you.
Well, come and help me.
Sunday?
I'm going to do yard work on Sunday. Yeah, I'm going to do yard work on. Come. Should I give my address?
I'll need to be hydrated, fed, and.
You can have leftovers from Friday night.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get this show going. What do you think?
I think that'd be a great idea because Mary Ann's puppies have gone to sleep on us now.
so's the rest of the studio.
They're back there. Jerry's going, oh, man. Okay, here we go. Everybody's ready. Okay. So who's going to be here besides Jerry Strobel?
Yeah, he's going to be here for Operation Christmas Child.
Our first Christmas guest of the year.
After that, Mark Keaton's going to be here to talk about the Master Gardener's Training Program, right? And then we have Jamie Rigdon and Tim Martin to talk about, I guess, his daughter, Caitlin.
Yeah, Bike the Bull benefit run.
Yes, and then we have...
Well, Dan has drawn a little canine, which I'm supposed to interpret that as Mary Ann Sherman's here with Pets of the Week.
Pets of the Week.
Pets.
Itty-bitty pets.
Itty-bitty, so stay tuned for the puppies. We have puppies on.
All right, we'll be back right after
What about
this.
those puppies?